And now we welcome in Joe Mazzulla, brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Oh, Joe, you there?
Charles, what's up?
Joe, how we doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, Joe, can we go back to the Sixers game real quick here? Obviously, they didn't have two of their big guys. Something must have happened at halftime. We've talked to you about halftime speeches and how much you really put in, what kind of adjustments you make at halftime. What'd you say to your team at halftime? Because that was a different team at the end of that game than you rolled out there in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, I think just giving a perspective of what's going well and what's not. Sometimes in halftime you watch film, showing some tactical stuff. So it was a combination of some of the tactical stuff that we needed to get better at, and then just kind of a mindset approach of like, hey, like this is a situation that we're in. We got to figure this thing out. And so I thought the guys did a great job, just really chipping away at it. In the NBA today, even when you're down, with the variance and the ability to come back, I feel like you're always in a game. And so we just kind of chipped away at it, and I felt like if we could get it to 10 to 15 at the start of the fourth quarter, we'd have a chance. So guys did a great job just kind of sticking with it.
Do you think a win like that can propel a team for weeks after, can kind of lift everybody, have everybody playing with more confidence after a win like that?
It can. I mean, I think I think every game gives you a lesson and something that you need to learn, not only for the near future, but also for the long-term future. So, we're always just trying to take a lesson and take an experience from every single game so that can help us throughout the regular season and the playoffs.
I know you've downplayed it when you were asked earlier, but I have to ask you about the trade that has everybody talking. Luka Doncic.
Where were you, Joe? Who told you?
Going to the Lakers. What do you think?
I don't really have a thought on it. It's just part of the league. It's the way the league is.
Can I ask you, how do you...
You're the only guy in America that doesn't have a thought on that trade then.
Oh, I am sure he has. It's a big money. It's a big money one.
How do you as a coach handle the trade? How do you as a coach handle the trade deadline? When you've got guys in the locker room, and I know you're not expecting some blockbuster deal unless you guys are quietly shopping Jason Tatum like the Mavericks did with Luka. But how do you have discussions with guys? Do you talk about the trade deadline, or does that just kind of hang over the locker room?
You don't necessarily talk about it, but I think you just kind of rely on the relationships that you build throughout the season. Just kind of having an understanding of the way things are, and so you really just kind of rely on those conversations. So whether having one-on-one conversations, making sure your relationship's kind of bigger than basketball, you kind of work towards that, and really that's it.
Joe, we're down here in New Orleans. You got any food spots down here in New Orleans? I know you're a big foodie on the road.
So the place I went to the other night was pretty good. I mean, it's called Rebirth. It was a pretty good spot. Yeah, good. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but we stumbled across it, had good ratings, and ended up being a pretty good dinner.
Did you ever eat at Mother's down here, Joe? It's like a cafeteria-style Southern, just po' boy gumbo place, and they yell at you when you're in line. It's awesome.
Ooh, man, I would love a place like that.
Yeah, old school. It's like being back at Hendricken.
Bad service. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say it's quite that.
Lunch lady at Hendricken. No, it's not bad service. It's
not bad service.
They just pump it out, line out the door, man, all day long.
Busy place.
It's unreal.
But do you have a favorite? They're not worried about like being nice to you or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cash only.
Sounds like a great place. Sounds like a great place to eat.
Do you have a favorite city that you guys travel to?
I think when you're kind of in it, you kind of develop you like different things about each city. You know what I mean? Like New Orleans has the great World War II museum. Have you guys been there?
I have not yet.
You're heading there today, aren't you?
Possibly.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Well,
Joe, we're trying to cover a
show.
Big game.
My father went there yesterday. He said it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I mean, it should be the number one thing that you do when you go to New Orleans.
Yeah, well, we do have a job to do. We got this show every day.
Yeah.
It's consuming.
Yeah. I mean, you take time off when you want. I mean, just take another day off and go to the museum.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. On the day off shots.
Put the guilt on.
They got like three bookstores there that are like big time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It's a high level place. I took the kids there last year.
That's awesome, Joe.
So I think each city you try to find something small, like that you like. So whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a coffee shop, whether it's like a memory that you had with the team, or if your family's traveling with you. So I think each city is like kind of one or two things that you like.
They do coffee well here, which is really good. Everywhere you go, good cup of coffee in this
French
town.
Truck is the place that I went to.
What's it called?
French Truck, I think it's called.
Truck. Okay.
All right.
Check that out.
Joe,
it's a shame Pittsburgh doesn't have an NBA team. Like, I grew up in Pittsburgh. When your days in West Virginia, did you ever make it from Morgantown up to downtown Pittsburgh to go eat? As far as a foodie?
No, not too much. But I do like that city though. Great. What's the best movie filmed in Pittsburgh?
Fish at St. Pittsburgh. No, Flashdance, really. Flashdance.
I was gonna say Next 3 Days.
Next 3
Russell
days.
Crowe.
Okay. Pittsburgh movie.
He's got to break his wife out of prison.
Huh.
You haven't seen this?
No, I've not.
No.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I thought you were going with Dr. J and the fish that saved Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Pisces. Yeah.
Check out Next 3 Days.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, we'll do.
All right, Joe.
Joe, good to talk to you.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Hey, we're at World War II Museum. You guys got to go. Text me if you guys go.
I will let you know.
All right,
sounds
See
good.
you, bud.
Later.
Bye. Joe Mazzulla, Celtics head coach. If you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.